If you have been struggling to sleep through the night after 65, and you have already tried melatonin, already tried cutting caffeine, already tried going to bed earlier, and nothing seems to work consistently, there is a good chance the real problem is something most people never think to check. Magnesium deficiency, not just any magnesium deficiency, a specific type that directly disrupts your sleep architecture after 65. And the mistake most seniors make is either not taking magnesium at all or taking the wrong form entirely. I want to be clear about something before we go further. This is not about selling you a supplement. This is about understanding a biological mechanism that research has been documenting for over 2 decades, and that most doctors rarely bring up in a routine appointment because there is simply not enough time. So let me give you the full picture. Here is the science behind why magnesium matters so much after 65. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, but for sleep specifically, it plays 3 critical roles. First, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That is the system responsible for calming your body down and preparing it for rest. Think of it as the biological off switch for your stress response. When magnesium levels are adequate, your body can shift out of alert mode more easily as the evening progresses. Without adequate magnesium, your nervous system stays in a low-level alert state even when you're trying to sleep. You might feel tired, you might even fall asleep, but your body is not fully at rest. And that is why you wake up. Second, magnesium regulates GABA receptors in the brain. GABA is the primary inhibitory neurotransmitter. It is the chemical that quiets brain activity so you can fall and stay asleep. Magnesium is essentially the key that unlocks GABA's calming effect. Without enough magnesium, GABA cannot do its job properly, and your brain stays more active than it should be at night. This is why many people with low magnesium describe their sleep as restless. They are physically in bed, their eyes are closed, but their mind keeps running. That is often a GABA regulation problem, and magnesium is central to fixing it. Third, magnesium directly influences melatonin production. We covered melatonin in the last video. You already know that melatonin production drops significantly after 60. What most people do not know is that magnesium is one of the cofactors required for melatonin synthesis. Without adequate magnesium, your body cannot produce melatonin efficiently, even if everything else is working correctly. In a double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial published on PubMed, involving 46 adults aged 65 and older with primary insomnia, magnesium supplementation significantly increased serum melatonin levels, improved sleep efficiency, reduced early morning awakening, and decreased insomnia severity scores. All of those improved in 8 weeks. That is a meaningful result from a well-designed study. Now here is the part most people miss. After 65, your body becomes significantly less efficient at absorbing magnesium from food. There are 3 reasons for this. 1. Intestinal absorption of magnesium decreases with age. The cells lining your digestive tract become less effective at pulling magnesium out of food as you get older. 2. Your kidneys excrete more magnesium as you age. Even if absorption were the same, more of it would be lost through urine. 3. Common medications deplete magnesium as a side effect. This is the one that surprises people most. Some of the most commonly prescribed drugs in seniors, including proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, diuretics for blood pressure and heart failure, and certain diabetes medications, are known to deplete magnesium levels in the body. A systematic review and meta-analysis published in BMC Complementary Medicine and Therapies confirmed this directly. Older adults are at significantly higher risk of magnesium deficiency, specifically because of these 3 compounding factors working together. If you are on any of these medications and having sleep problems, a magnesium deficiency could be a direct contributing factor. Not the only factor, but a real one, worth checking with your doctor So, what is the mistake most seniors make? They either take no magnesium at all, or they take magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is the cheapest and most commonly available form. It is what you find in most generic multivitamins and budget supplement brands. The ones you see at the drugstore for $5 or $6. The problem is that magnesium oxide has extremely poor bioavailability. Only about 4% of it is actually absorbed by your body. The other 96% passes through your digestive system without being used, which is why magnesium oxide is actually used as a laxative in clinical settings. Not a sleep aid. Taking magnesium oxide for sleep is like pouring water into a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Most of it goes straight through. You might be taking magnesium every day and still be functionally deficient, because your body is not absorbing what you is giving it. The form that research consistently supports for sleep in seniors is magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate is magnesium bound to glycine. Glycine is an amino acid that itself has calming, sleep-promoting properties. Research published in the journal Frontiers in Neurology found that glycine taken before bed improved subjective sleep quality, reduced daytime sleepiness, and improved psychomotor performance the following morning. So magnesium glycinate gives you 2 sleep-supporting compounds in one. It is significantly more bioavailable than magnesium oxide. It does not cause digestive issues at therapeutic doses, and it crosses the blood-brain barrier more effectively, which means it actually reaches the receptors it needs to activate. The Sleep Foundation specifically recommends magnesium glycinate as the preferred form for sleep support, noting that it is highly absorbable and less prone to gastrointestinal side effects. A neighbour of mine, 70 years old, had been taking magnesium oxide for years thinking she was covered. Her multivitamin had magnesium listed on the label. She assumed that meant her levels were fine. When she switched to magnesium glycinate at the suggestion of her doctor, she noticed a difference in her sleep within 2 weeks. Not dramatic, but real. She described it as her sleep feeling more solid, less fragmented. She was still waking up occasionally, but falling back asleep much more easily than before. That is often what a real nutritional correction looks like. Not a miracle, a measurable improvement. What is the right dose? The NIH recommends that adults over 65 get 420 milligrams of magnesium per day for men and 320 milligrams per day for women, from all sources combined, meaning food plus supplements. For sleep support, specifically, many clinicians recommend taking 100 to 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate in the evening, about 1 to 2 hours before bed. The upper tolerable limit from supplements alone is 350 milligrams per day, according to the NIH. Beyond that, side effects like diarrhea or low blood pressure can occur. This is especially important for seniors with kidney disease. The kidneys are responsible for filtering excess magnesium from the blood. If kidney function is compromised, magnesium can accumulate to unsafe levels. If you have any kidney issues at all, talk to your doctor before starting magnesium supplementation. Do not skip that conversation. What about getting magnesium from food? Magnesium-rich foods include dark, leafy greens like spinach and kale. Pumpkin seeds, one of the richest dietary sources of magnesium available. Almonds and cashews, black beans and lentils, avocado, and dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao. A diet consistently rich in these foods is always the foundation. Getting magnesium from whole foods also comes with fiber, antioxidants, and other nutrients that supplements alone cannot replicate. But research shows that food alone is often not sufficient to correct low magnesium levels in seniors, particularly those on medications that actively deplete it, and particularly those whose intestinal absorption has already declined with age, which is why supplementation becomes relevant for many seniors over 65, not instead of a good diet, but in addition to one. To summarise, magnesium plays 3 direct roles in sleep after 65. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, it enables GABA to calm your brain activity at night, and it supports melatonin production. After 65, your body absorbs less magnesium from food, excretes more through urine, and common medications deplete it further. The mistake most seniors make is either taking no magnesium or taking magnesium oxide, which has only 4% bioavailability and mostly passes through your system unused. The form the research supports for sleep is magnesium glycinate, taken 100 to 300 milligrams in the evening. 1 to 2 hours before bed, always check with your doctor first, especially if you have kidney disease or are on multiple medications. And always build on a foundation of magnesium-rich foods. Pumpkin seeds, spinach, almonds, dark chocolate, black beans. The supplement supports the diet, it does not replace it. If this video helped you, consider subscribing to Vital After 60. Every week we break down real research into practical steps for seniors over 60. Next week we are covering the specific foods that research shows help seniors sleep better, and the ones that are quietly sabotaging your sleep without you realizing it. That one is worth watching. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you are managing a chronic health condition or taking medications.